Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I don't normally start videos like this, but I have done. I was supposed to record the intro before I made my amendments to the start farm, and I hadn't. So I could start a new one and then come back out and go back in. I don't have the time for such shenanigans. This is the Pioneer Challenge by Rusty and Crustu, which is brilliant. I'm already coughing, great. I'll read you a bit of bump. All the stuff will be in the description and a link to Rusty's setup video. Go check him out. Brilliant. So basically, Pioneer Challenge. There's a few rules. Only use cross-platform mods, no PC only stuff. Single multiplayer, your choice. You have to start a new farmer. Economy is normal or hard. All other settings, your choice. However, you need to place 6 rows of grapevines, and if you've got seasons on, you can't place them until March, and you're in August, so you kind of up the creek, so you have to turn off seasons. I may, in March, turn my seasons back on, providing I haven't, providing I've harvested the grapes. No leasing until you're debt free. There is a debt of 250 grand. No loans. You can't use fermenting silos till you're debt free. You can use unreal capacity up to 50,000 litres. Reasonable unreal power, so you don't need a 4 million horsepower tractor. Just stupid. I think Rusty says 1,000 horsepower is what he's willing to let you get away with. You can fast farm. I have fast farmed. I don't like it very much because yeah, it's hard to control the tractors at that sort of speed. No multi-crop greenhouses. You can place down sell points, but you need to utilise the ones on the map. You can use... encourage yourself to implement other productions is what the next line says. So, how to start. New farmer mode, borrow 250 grand, sell all the equipment, keep the existing barn, but you may replace the house and the silo. I have. Buy a horse pen, 1 horse. I'm already coughing like a trooper, I apologise. Horse pen, 1 horse. No feed, no water, just the horse. Grain mill. Water point, 6 rows of grapevines, a grape harvester, a small vineyard, tractor, and reduce money to 25 grand. All thereabouts. Stage 1 goals. Buy 2 more of each animal pens and storage shed. So 2 more animal pens, so like sheep and cows, and then 2 storage sheds for, I don't know, bales and machinery. Pay off the debt and sell 25,000 litres. I think it's 25,000 litres of flour, not 25 grams worth of flour. It's not worded very well. It says sell 25k of flour. Is that 25,000 litres of flour or 25? There's no dollar sign, pound sign, euro, rupee. There's nothing. It's just 25k. And then there's stage 2 and stage 3, and then there's side challenges. Please feel free to jump into my description and have a quick shifty while you see me mess around. Now, this is going to be a really random start. I haven't seen anybody do this start. I've watched Willie's first episode. Willie, big shout out from Willie B. Go check him out. And then Rusty Money Gaming. He's on episode. Well, it's a setup video. That's not a setup. Then there's a setup video, which is his first episode, which really isn't the first episode. It's just showing you what he's done. And then there's episode 2, which is technically episode 1, because at the end of episode 1, he says, you'll see you in the first episode, which will be episode 2. Don't. Well, I've watched all of them, and they're really good. So I thought I probably shouldn't be, because I've got loads going on in my life, and I've got loads of Let's Plays going on in my life. But why not? FS22 is not going to be around forever. FS25's, knocking at the door, as it were. So, so let's get rid of my phone. I'm going to have a quick drink. Oh, that tea's hot. It's very hot. For all of you lovely people that are not aware, I have health issues and I cough constantly. Also, I'm playing on Xbox. Back on my Xbox, I've only got one series on PC, and that's Ubelon, or Ubelu, or whatever you want to call it. The French map-based game, FS22. I need to record some more of those, actually. But here I am, alone in the world, apparently. So that's how the farmyard normally looks. And this is how it looks today. Let me remove that quickly. And then I want to turn that off. And probably the... Ouch! Elbowed the desk. I need to turn that up, probably 3. I've gone for normal at the moment. Seasonal growth is no. I've fixed the visual month and turned off thing. But I haven't got seasons on. What's the point in it all changing and mess around? I've got everything else is on except engine start. And I did add in precision farming. I'm not entirely sure why, but I did. So that's where we start with that. So, you're allowed to sell and replace the farmhouse. Ta-da! We have one of the premium expansion farmhouses. Looks a bit battered, like it's been here for donkeys. Trees growing up all around it, so then we got that. There's a few trees sprouted in the middle of nowhere here. We'll get back to Jack in a second. Just about here, when you start a new farm, as you saw, there's a silo, which... it's part of the map actually, but I've replaced that with this one, which is a grape silo. Now you're thinking, why have you replaced it with a grape silo? There's a reason for that. We've got grapes, and as we have to put the grain in the grain mill to produce flour, I'm not going to be storing much of it, let's be honest. Just the grapes. So we got the grape silo just by here, and just round the corner is our water tank thing. Rusty's put his here, and I know Willie put his in the same place, but I've gone, no, Rusty didn't. Rusty put his over here. Yeah, his setup video says to put it there, so I've ignored both of them and put it here. This is the shed that you have to keep, because why not? And then this is my horse pen, that's what you want to call it. And here is Jack. Say hello, Jack. Jack, psst. Say hello. Oh, it's got an itch. You can say hello? Good boy. That's Jack. Not sure why I called him Jack. It just did. So there's no feed, no nothing in there. I've got pumps and hoses on this Let's Play as well. I don't know why, but I have. So he needs feed. The Vine tractor I've gone for is the McCormick, because why the dickens not? 112 horses, something like that. Front PTO, hydraulics, all singing, all dancing. I haven't used it. I've used the Big Brothers, the 8 and the what is it, that X8 and 7 series or whatever it is. I've used those, they're alright. So I thought I'd go with that, mix it up a little bit. I did think, because vine tractors, orchard tractors, is all about the same sort of idea, design, and there is in the small classics Massey pack, there is an orchard tractor in there, but it's only like 20 horses. No, 47 horses. There's got the old orchard, you know, half covered rear wheels and big guard on the front, and I was like, oh, I could use that, but it doesn't say orchard specifically, and this is definitely a vine based tractor. Now this thing here takes straw. Now I don't normally do horses, but I put a poop hen down. I'm not sure whether it's going to produce any poop. There's only one horse, it hasn't got any feed, so probably not. So in here there's a load of random bits of rubbish. This is how we find it after the pioneer man has left. According to Rusty, he's not doing so well. People have been in his stuff and they've ransacked everything, knocked it all over, but that's how this currently looks. I haven't had a look to see if I can delete the rubbish. It's probably part of the barn. Anyway, then the grape harvester I've gone for is the Oxbow 6030, because why not? Decent sized tank, decent price. And the good thing with this is you can take it down to the store. They'll pull off this section and replace it with a sprayer for your grapes and all that good shenanigans, which is pretty cool. And it's free, which means I don't have to find a sprayer for the grapes. I can just reconfigure this. Brilliant. And it does like 4 rows at a time. Even better, methinks. Anywho's, so that's most of the starting stuff. You've probably just seen the other thing. And then over yonder here, I've got my 6 rows of grapes. So this row here is the edge of the field. And you have to plant the first row here, then 3 on this side and 2 on this side, which is what I've done. So that's that. Does need ploughing, soil sampling needs to be doing, and that's where we're at with this. Jobbed. These aren't base game vines, they are a modded vine with concrete posts, because I like the concrete posts. They're easier for my eyes to see. I'm a little old man, and the little skinny brown sticky things, I can't work out whether that's vine or posts. I've gone for these because I can see them easier. Haven't done anything else with the rest of the field. And then just over there, look, you can see our actual grain mill. As opposed to a factory, I've gone for a proper mill. It doesn't do oils and all that. The other windmill pack does do oils, and I've literally just lost a pound. I'm never going to find it in that grass. I'm not sure why or how I lost a pound, but I've literally just lost a quid. Do you see that? 24,999. Darn and dag nabbit, must have fell out of my pocket. I've gone for the grain mill. It says grain mill on it, and it is cross-platform. And this also looks battered. So you tip in here, and they spawn about here, and then just about here is where the trigger is to jump in and out. I couldn't level that anymore because the trees are in the way. I have had a few issues on here. I had a quick play around. This is the second attempt at setting up the farm. There's quite a few lumps of land that you have to place something on before you can landscape it, which is really annoying. Like, I placed this down and I wanted to landscape all around the outside, make it a bit flat, slope it down towards the lake. Jobbed. Section here, like that. Like that. Would it let me flatten it, landscape it? Nothing. Placed a shed on it, deleted the shed, then I could smooth it off. There's quite a few places. There's a bit over there. We'll get my bearings. There's a bit over there between the main road and the trees, not this set of trees, sort of between those trees and these trees, not the ones in the foreground. I couldn't landscape that at all. It wouldn't let me do anything, which is frightfully annoying. And then I had a quick go off screen just to see what it was like, make sure I got everything in the right places. I didn't save it, obviously. I just wanted to mess around, make sure it was all going to work for you guys. And there's a few trees that I physically wasn't able to cut at all. And then there's a few trees that I could cut but then couldn't pick up. And then there was a few trees. Do you remember the old No Man's Land when it first came out on 22? Oops. Now that tree's nothing to do with me. There's no landscaping done underneath that tree. That is just a floating tree. As you can see in my bank, it comes here. I haven't touched this tree. If I'd landscaped that, it would have deleted the foliage. And these aren't plantable. I told you, there's issues with the trees. So we've got to work out how to get that tree down before the wind topples it over, as there's no roots. See, there's a few shenanigans like that going on the map. So there's the flour mill. We also own the lime production, which is pretty cool. I've been on it for like over an hour now, hour and a half. So we scooched to here. This is the map. It's a big island, and we actually own plot 2. So all of this, so all these trees, the trees down here. This is our thingy, our grain mill. This is our one and only field. We own most of these trees, all of those trees. and so on and so forth. There are collectibles on the map, but you're not allowed to collect them until you're debt free. And now I know there's one right here. And how did I find that out? A, Farmer Willie B mentions it in his video, and B, I was going to place the windmill there because it's on a hill, but that backfired. I have got the premium stuff and the platinum stuff all installed. That is all cross-platform, so I thought that was fair game. There's a tree there that's fallen over. You see it? It's sideways. If I move this way a little bit, probably each of you see this one here. It's actually there's quite a few odd things going on in the map. There's a few places as well where the ground just, it's not a smooth transition. You see I'm running uphill, it's nice and smooth. There are a few places on the map where I can't see one for looking now, where it doesn't transition. It's just like a wall of dirt. I can't see one. So you drive along and it just like that. You got like a step in the dirt, which is it's marginally enough. So there are a few glitches with the map, but it is what it is, right? This is where they've set the challenge. That just adds to the challenge. You mean you're doing a lot of forestry, you end up with 3 trees sat in the middle of the forest because you can't. Yeah, look. You see? Alright. And then when you've got the little doohickey tractor, little vine tractor with a very low centre of gravity, I tell you what, those little front wheels, they don't half clobber that. And that tractor don't like it, to be honest. It's not the happiest of bunnies. So this guy was fed the other day before I put him in. Ignore the health. So he'll be good to go for now. Hopefully he'll be good to go for a little while. We need to make a couple of quid. I want to place some stuff, and I want to place some stuff. I want to buy some stuff, and I'm gonna be really random, and I haven't seen anybody else do what I am going to do. There's probably a reason for that. Oh, I've left this really bumpy along here on purpose. And the reason I left it really bumpy along here on purpose, you watch my drive across it, look. You see all the bumpiness? Now that's what I put in. And the reason I left it like that is because all of the map is like that. Look. What's the point of smoothing it out, making it flat, saving your suspension on your tractor, eh? When you could bounce down a road and get whiplash. Not so bad on the grass, but on the actual mud, it's a nightmare. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to pay off. There's a couple of 2 or 3 things I want to get. I'm not going to be able to buy them all at once. So we're going to start off, we're going to start off, this is a survival start from scratch. What we're going to start with? Forestry, of course we are. That's just how life rolls, right? Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work, if this tractor is going to be able to do anything about it. I can't remember where the triggers were. Somebody help me here. It's around here, isn't it? There we go. I'll check the sales. Ooh, wrapper. That won't be a bad chat. What 100 horses, but the tractor we got's about the same. So first things first. The remember the light trailer I had on Calmlands? This one. Jeepers, it's £6 grand. No. I thought it was cheaper than that. You know what they say, don't you? You should have checked. You're down right. That's £8 grand. Fudgesicles. Right. Miscellaneous. Let's see how much the other thing is first. Where is it? Please tell me it's in miscellaneous. Here we go. 15 grand. Well, I'm quite low. We'll go with a Mitre, they're low. Does it cost me change the, it does cost me change the colour, in which case we will leave the colour as it is. 15 grand for one of those. And then we're gonna need this guy. Another 2 grand. That drops us down to 7. We could always go with that for now. The problem is, we can better pull that. There's no 6.5 grand. How much is a colour? 500 quid. Fudgesicles. Right, let's grab ourselves some sort of cutting device. 400 quid. We'll go with one of these. Now, I don't normally go with one of those. Make sure this is all looking like it's supposed to. Yes, it is. Where's my tractor gone? Over there. I don't normally go with a chainsaw, but let's run with it. So we're down to 7,429. We're gonna... There's a bug, it's trying to get me. We're gonna have to go with this one with a log rack. Main colour, I want it like a black colour. 500 quid. Design colour. Silver silk. Wow. And then rims. Don't have enough for that. We'll change the colour of it later, but I'm going to keep that silver silk because that's, it's a little bit of sexiness, that is. Alright, we're down to 200 quid. Now this could be fun. This trail thing I've not used, seen or played with since Mr. Sillypea did his review on it about 2 years ago. I'm going to have to put the help window on. I'm sorry guys. I brought the legs up. I want to connect to that. Have I got to be in it to connect to that? I can't remember. No. Can I can do that one. That one rotates that way. There we go. Had to be on it. Right. I think that's got a rear hitch on there, isn't it? I went with this trail thing because I thought that maybe... Is there a hitch on there? I thought there was a hitch on there. There is, but not the hitch I want. Groovy. Yeah, it's the wrong sort of hitch. Don't hit the tree. Oh, that was mighty lucky, that was, wasn't it? Yeah, this is a little bit heavy for this tractor. Hopefully the horsepower requirement should be good, but it's definitely a little heavy. I'm going to leave that window open for now, guys. So we need to make... I want to make about 5 grand, and then I can purchase the next 2 things. If we can make 20 grand, I can purchase the next 3 things. But this is something different, right? Have you seen anybody else start with this? No. Do you know why? Stupid idea. Let's be honest. That's what it boils down to, right? This man is stupid. There's a few largish tractors. There's a few. I can't stop. I'm on the brakes. So we'll unfold that. Drop that off. We need to go and get their trailer. I'm going to do the same as I do on Mazovica and Ubelu, and that's treat it like a live stream. We're just going to play, and when I get, far enough or bored, we'll stop. So, And a bad little tractor. And it does 30 miles an hour, so you can't really complain. Well, you could. Woo, 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 woo. I was indecisive whether to go for this one, as I say, the orchard one, or the other one. There's a modded Fendt tractor. Now I know this is going to work because I've used it loads of times. And it's normally always black or yellow. So I suppose I can get away with this funky blue, I suppose. Is what it is. I've not used it before. Not sure what I'm putting beacons on. We're alone in the world. Would you believe it's already been like half an hour? Fudgesicles. There are straps. Yeah. Just double checking the straps. If anybody's watched my channel before, you'll know that I'm a nightmare when it comes to buying bits of kit. Alright, let's grab a hold of this. Right, we'll leave that there for now. Leave that there. Let's grab this tree. Again, I don't normally use a chainsaw, so this will be fun. All that noise. In fairness, that's what you do when you log, right? That's why I like the handsaw. I always go for the handsaw, bow saw, doohickey thingy, because it's quiet. And when you're playing in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the dark, you don't need a load of noise. You just need it to work. Trailers this around. There you go. Little bit overhang, but you know. Unfold that. Okay, I found a problem already. It's a minor problem, but a problem nevertheless. And that's, I need 2 tractors. I've already loused it. I'm pretty sure that's PTO driven, hence the PTO. So we're going to have to reattach the tractor. We'll leave it running. I think we'll have to leave it running. Not that one, not that one. Have I got to be on it separately? Looks like I might have to... That's odd. Okay, so let's... The tractor's just too far away. And now I can't change. I can't change to different things. I can't select the head I can now. Whoa, whoa. Now, while I'm in here, I can't change to the head of the thing. Okay. So that's going to be a pain in the bum, isn't it? So I've got to keep changing between... Oh. I was moaning that the... Put that one in. So by the end of this Let's Play, I am going to be a dab hand at this. I pick that one up? No. Oh no, I've still got the legs down. That one. Back to the head. This one. Have I... Oh, don't tell me I've caught that other bit of log as well. I have, you know. Fudgesicles! I've caught this bit. And I just whip the end of that off. Okay, it doesn't like that, does it? As far around that one goes, that side. No, other way, other way. There we go. Oh. Where's the wheels? There, over there. So by the end of this Let's Play, if we ever get that far, I will be a dab hound with this thing. There's a stump there. There we go. These are quite long logs. There's only one tree. Don't... the heavier stuff's this side. Why is it falling the other way? We may do a bigger load next time. But I want to make a purchase, so it might be one tree at a time. I may even not put you through any more of that trailed picker-upper and lop down the rest of those trees and see if I can get them on the trailer for you. So I think we're selling it here. They're going in here. I don't plan on getting a load of money from this, but £2,000. Okay. So one tree using that thing got me £2,000. It's because they're longer logs, isn't it? Eh? Whoa, whoa, my dears. Yes, I'm going to go off-road because, yeah, this section here, couldn't landscape it. Even placing the animal barn down, I wanted to put the horses over here. No, wouldn't landscape it. There's gaps everywhere. Where am I going? This way. There it is. There's a trail to doohickey. 2,322. That might be enough. Might be enough for a bit of it. Don't want to ruin it. You got the idea with the trees. We'll take down what we can, where we can. Right. Let's see if I can make one more purchase. If I can, we'll get it. If we can't, I'll lop down a couple more trees off screen. Then I'll put you through that. No, we can't. Right. I'm going to see if we can get these down and in here and sold. I'll see you guys in a bit. I've got 2 more trees plus the little skinny whippy ones on the trailer. They're all cut to about the same length as last time. They're not overly level. I'm not sure. I found a stump. I'm not sure if it was a map thing. I need a weight on the tractor. Front sliding everywhere. Not sure if it's a weight thing or that trail lifter thing, but it's got a habit of bouncing and everything wanted to go the opposite side to the side for which I was loading. Because they wanted to jiggle around. I'm now thinking that that trailed lifter thing may have been a bad buy. I mean, it was 15 grand. Let's see if we can stop the tractor here for a second. It was 15 grand. Now, the other option that I thought about was something like this. Now, we know that works. However, it's 20 grand, which is about the same as we paid for the trailer and the thing anyway. That thing, you can stick a bucket on it, and you can't the log trailer. This I can reconvert to a flatbed. You can't with the log trailer. Just drive straight over all of that. I don't have any weight on the nose of this tractor going downhill. It's steering where it will. The trailer's heavier than the tractor. So that's about it, I reckon, for weight. That and the fact that those logs have now hit the back. Oh, right. Sell this off. There you go, 4 grand. Can't complain at 4 grand, can you, eh? Right, we'll leave that there for a second. And we're going to go to the store. As money is up to 6 grand. And then under mowers, I want to buy this. I know, right? have a bit of comfort in my seat. I don't want this plastic thing. Let's have some comfort. Am I likely to need a bumper for 150 quid? If I start knocking things, I'll buy one. I like that grey, and I like my rims black. 2.7. We have a mower. We also have a pickup. Now, this is where I'm confused. Capacity, 1000. Information capacity, 1000. Configuration, 2000. Information, 2000. Configuration 3, info 3. Configuration 4, info 3.5. We'll soon find out when we stick it on our mower. This is our mowing setup. This is a mower, cum forage, picker-upper, all at the same time. There we go. What we got? Turn on loading wagon, pickup, blah 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 blah. Turn on mowers. It's all the usual shenanigans. Doesn't go overly quick, but it doesn't need to go overly quick. It's a mower. We'll come back for the tractor. Well, I will. Let's turn that off for a second. So yeah, so that's why I went for the trail thing. Because why the... Whoa. Because why the dickens not beep? Doesn't beep. There's no beep. We got some lights. Not the best lights in the world, but, you know. Does a job on it. Hopefully, as long as it picks the grass up. So now there's one more thing I want to place, and you've probably already worked it out. Well, that's a lie. There's two things I want to place, but I've only got enough money for one. So we will have to... So basically, all the whoopie trees in the middle, that's the ones I want to get rid of. All the big clumps of forestry around the outside, I want to save those so when we get some forestry machinery and do it properly. So it's just for the whoopie trees. So if we stop here, jump into landscape mode. Now I'm thinking maybe here or maybe here. Depends on if it's a snappy one or not. I'm thinking here I'm gonna bung in a bunker silo, a chaff silo. Can't use these kittens yet, so that's out the window. And it's as cheap as chips, and hopefully, where is it? 1,500 quid. You see, there it is. So I'm gonna pop that. Where's the end of that? Yeah, it's a snappy one. So maybe not there. No, it's gonna have to go over here, I think. Although that's going to be in the way of turning that round. Let's go down here. Let's go down here. Bosh. There we go. Look at that. Landscaping, painting. You knew I was going to. Have I ever put anything down without landscaping? At least tire lines. No, there isn't. Because I can't help myself. It's just what I do. The chances of me actually driving along these tracks will be remote. I'll come in from any which way, but the way I designed it. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, he says. Let's keep landscaping. Right. So, I'm thinking... Where is it? Here. We just mow a square out here. I mean, it's not very big. So let's turn on the mower, drop the deck. turn that on. Have I got to lower that as well? Yes, I do. Okay, so I have to lower both of them. Two birds, one stone. Look at that. Let's go around here. I've never used this before. This is a first for me. And on a start from scratch type dealio is probably the first for you guys as well. Get a couple of headlands in. Oh, whoa! It's pretty nippy when it comes to turning. In fact, it's pretty nippy when it comes to mowing. I've got a feeling this is going to be 3.5, not 4. Yeah. Lift that up. Yeah, I missed a bit there because the bag was full. Which is what it is, I suppose. It's going to rain soon as well. Darn and dag and nabbit. Now, I don't know where or how this unloads, so let's park right in the middle and we'll unload it. Oh, it tips out from behind me. There we go. Chaff has hit the ground. Let's drive over that quickly. Because I've got to come back in here and stick a second load in, haven't I? And a third and a fourth. Especially when you're using this small machinery, it's always best to roll over it as you go, otherwise you're going to get stuck so quick. So there we go. I'm going to leave it there, guys. We have a mower, we have a whatever that is. Now you can see why I wanted that with a bucket, otherwise I can't pick up the mowings, my silage. Anyways, turn it on, lower it down, turn it on, lower it down. Should I pick that back up? Yeah. Right, I'll get this area done. We might extend the area, depends on how much chaff I can get into that clamp, I suppose. But yeah, I'll at least get this area done. And I'll see you in the next one. Might possibly be the same in-game day because we need to make a few quid to feed the horse. Jack is going to get hungry. Can't go a whole month. A few, you know, few hours, maybe. Not a whole month. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. As I've said like 4 times. So this, my dear people, is how you... It's different, isn't it? Now you can see one for the Husqvarna. There's a theme going on. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care, and I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.